Greetings, Internet. My hair is bad, my lighting is bad, and my video quality sucks. So anyway, today I'm here to talk about something that I have mentioned a couple times in my past videos, and that is RWBY. I'm guessing that nobody watching this video has actually seen it, or maybe you clicked on the video because you've seen it and you wanted to hear me talk about it. I don't know, but it's an internet show made by a company called Rooster Teeth, and I absolutely adore it. It is my favorite show. It's got so many great characters, a great storyline. It's like very in-depth, and it's got a lot of these like mysteries and all these theories, and it has this great fan base. It's just, oh my god, it's so awesome. You could say that I'm a fangirl. I would describe myself as that, mainly because I am a fan of the show who happens to be female. I don't know, but yeah. So a couple reasons why I love the show. Number one reason, absolutely, is the characters. They are just beautiful people, and my favorite character, there's so many and it's so hard to pick, but my favorite characters are definitely Roman Torchwick, who's introduced in the first episode, Nora Valkyrie, and Yang Xiaolong. And those are my favorite characters. And the thing is, I love them so much because those are the characters that are most relatable to me, and that's another great thing about this show. It's so relatable to so many different people because there's so many different kinds of characters in the show. Like Roman he's a villain. He's a villain character. He's introduced in the first episode, and immediately it's established that he's like snarky and sarcastic and mean, but in this kind of like schoolyard way that's like really entertaining. And he reminds me a lot of my brother, for one, who's also snarky and sarcastic and mean. And it's just, I find him so very entertaining, like his personality and the way he acts and the way his voice actor portrays him. I just find it so entertaining the way he could pull it off, like that snarkiness, and still like that he's so classy, and it's just I like Yang. I like Yang because she's so upbeat. Like, she reminds me a lot of like myself in a way because she's upbeat and she's punny and she like tells these jokes that aren't really funny, but like she tries. She has a lot of friends. She's very social, and she's very particular about her hair. That is one thing that we absolutely have in common. But like Yang is very relatable to me. She's so happy and carefree and like happy-go-lucky, and like I just she's really cool. My other favorite character that I mentioned was Nora Valkyrie, and that is because Nora Valkyrie is always high. No, not really. She's extremely energetic, very bubbly, very happy, very shouty. She seems kind of just like this crazy, like, comic relief character, but like once you really get to know her, there's like so much more to her, and I just like that, like, you can't just watch RWBY like all the way through and just be like, oh, okay, that was RWBY. You have to, like, when you're watching RWBY, you just can't watch it casually. You get to know the characters, and you get so invested in the characters, and like that's what makes it such a good show, because the creators managed to make this show that is entertaining and engaging and relatable, and like it's in a fantasy world, but it's still so relatable. And so the way that they make these characters and the way that their voice actors portray them is just so like real. It's so real and so natural, and that's like part of what makes it such a really great show. Another great thing, we're moving away from all the like emotional aspects, just the action scenes are so amazingly animated, and they're so like perfectly thought out, and like they're amazing, really. They're really cool, they're really frequent, and all of these characters, because they're all combat trained, they all have these different weapons and fighting styles, and they're also so different, and you can tell, like, after you get to know the characters a bit, like, you can tell, like, you can almost predict, like, oh, that's definitely a thing they would do, or, like, that's sort of out of the ordinary, like, why would they do that? And the action scenes are just so interesting. because number one, it's awesome, and it's like all these characters have this like power and this like like agility and like coolness. I'm just gonna go for that word. That like it's just so entertaining and so interesting, and that's, you know, another reason why RWBY is so great. Another reason I love RWBY so much is because of its storyline. Like, you can think of like, I can think of some action shows that are just kind of like based around the action, and like that's what makes them entertaining, but they don't really have like a deeper storyline or like deeper characters or anything. It's just like for the action, and RWBY is not like that. It's like every action scene has a purpose. It has like a bigger part in the storyline. It has like some sort of ramifications after. It's not just like, oh cool, fight scene, that was great. The storyline is so good, and it's so like emotional, and it takes you on this roller coaster ride that sometimes it's just like, stop, but it's so engaging and you just can't stop watching it because like you never know what's going to happen next. It's so unpredictable, but after you watch it you go, oh yeah, no, that totally made sense for that to happen, or for like this person to do this, or for like this to end up this way, because there's been build up and there's been it's been built up to this point in like the characters' relationships, and like just like the whole storyline in general. It's just like everything is established beforehand, but then it takes a twist that you didn't expect, and it's just so cool the way that they can do that, where it's just like, unlike in some storylines where it's just like they like don't really have a lot of build up and then it's just a twist that was just like, what? Like, in RWBY, it all makes sense in retrospect. It's really, really cool the way that they can do that, the way that they can write it, so that it's just so, like, amazing, and the way that they can make it make sense, but still be totally shocking at the same time. I just think it's so amazing how they can do that. Also, another great thing about RWBY is, like, the community, and I'm definitely a part of the community. I, like, engage in the community a lot. I don't just watch the show. Some people just kind of watch the show and they're just like, oh yeah, cool, RWBY, great. Like, to take it, like, that step further and really get to, like, know RWBY, there's the whole community. RWBY spawns a lot of, like, RWBY covers a lot of different interests. There's, like, so many things left up to mystery that there's, like, a lot of room for writing fan fictions, and there's this whole part of the community that's like revolves around like original characters, and like there's so many theorizers and people who critique it and react to it. And what's just so much fun is going on to, say, the Rooster Teeth website, where I always go, and I'm really involved in this OC forum. And what's really cool is the RWBY community is so friendly and so accepting, and it's just like a great place to go if you want to share something. The RWBY community is so great. It's like just this great place with all these really kind people who are willing to like talk to you and engage with you. And I just think that that's so amazing, because some communities, there's like things you can't say without getting attacked, and I don't feel like that's a thing in the RWBY community. Unless you don't ship Renora, in which case, get out. So yeah, that's just a couple of things that I really love about RWBY, and I feel like I needed to make this video because I do really love the show, and I want other people to watch it, because it's just finished its 4th season, and season 3 was a real heavy hitter. It was like in your face, like all this different stuff going on, and so like the story's getting like really intense and everything, and I'm not gonna do any like spoilers or anything. I'm just getting really excited because season 5 is gonna come out not for a long time, so I feel like I need to make this video because I've mentioned RWBY a couple times in my sibling challenge video and in my whisper challenge video, which is like literally like half my videos I've mentioned RWBY, which isn't saying a lot when I only have 4, but in any case, I feel like I really need to talk about this because I love RWBY so much, and I like to get other people engaged in it because then I can talk to them about RWBY, and that's half the fun. Like, I got my best friend into RWBY, like, almost purely so I could talk to her about it. I got, like, my brother got me into RWBY, and I was just like, I need to bring other people into this because it's such a good show. And so I just felt like I really wanted to talk to this. And I know that this was, like, a really long rant about, like, why I love RWBY so much, but I really wanted to make this video because I want to get people involved in the show, because it's a really good show. And so, link to the show is in the description. It's all on YouTube. And so you can just catch up on all of that, and then you can get super hyped for season 5. I'd like to apologize again for my poor lighting quality, and for my poor recording software, and for my poor audio, and for my hair. But I don't have a lot of like good equipment. I'm just like filming this on my Mac right now, so I don't even have like lights or anything, and it's like. And it's like 10:30 here. I just got this idea, and I was just like, I gotta go talk about this, and I'm gonna post it on YouTube. So thanks for watching. If you sat all the way through that, then thank you. Probably not many people did, seeing as I only have like 4 subscribers, and I doubt they really watch my videos a lot anyway. If you do, thank you, because I appreciate that. So yeah, if you like RWBY, tell me who your favorite character is. Tell me what you like the most about it. And I think that was all that this video was for. So if you like RWBY, then like this video, tell me about it in the comments, and hit the subscribe button if you like RWBY, because I'm probably going to talk about it some more. I'm not very good at theories, but I feel like when season 5 comes out, and like through the rest of that, I'm going to be talking about my thoughts. I might even do some reactions once I figure out how computers work. That'd be great. And so, yeah, I hope that you like this video, and yeah, that's all. Bye!